We're here today to talk about another one of our values, and I'm joined by Elmarie, our head of HR, and Candice, our director for legal services. We're talking about openness today, a core value for our culture, but also for our business success. For me, it's pretty easy to understand the value of openness because I think about it as being open-minded. So it's being open to the diversity that we have here in this company and in this country. So different backgrounds, different cultures, different races, different mindsets. It means being open also to differing views. And I mean really open to wanting to understand another person's opinion and not thinking of ways to argue against their opinions. It means, of course, being open for change to the dynamics in our industry, change the dynamics in our country and in the cultures in which we work. And I think our technological openness is the most perfect example for that, because we've moved from being an inline 6-cylinder engine company to one that has diesel, hybrid, battery electric, and even hydrogen vehicles. And finally, it means being open to challenge each other, being open to challenging situations, and having those crucial conversations with each other and welcoming them, because with that, our culture will grow, and with that also, our company will become stronger and more resilient. But that's just my opinion on openness. Colleagues, what are your views on openness?
So thanks, Peter. I think for me, openness talks about creating space for one another. Space to allow people to show up as their authentic self and to celebrate our diversity. So it's the typical phrase of being stronger together. But what that space does, it allows us to innovate, it allows us to hold each other accountable and to deliver, but also to impact not only our workspace, but the people around us positively. And when I think about openness in the HR space, our HR policy is deeply rooted in our value of openness. An example is portfolio. So we rely heavily on portfolio partners, process partner feedback, to make sure that we consider all angles. And then also we have robust, open conversations during portfolio calibration processes. We really promote networking and being open to new cultures, open to listen, open to share feedback, and open to give each other feedback.
Wholeheartedly agree, Elmarie, with yourself and Peter. In the legal sphere, it's not always easy to be open with everything because of the matters we deal with and confidentiality and information. However, I see BMW as quite an open company when it comes to leadership, the way in which it handles its key stakeholders, business partners, as well as, most importantly, our customers. I see that within the leadership teams, and I see people willing to listen to you, understand you, and hear your viewpoint most often than not, which is allowing us room to grow and develop in the areas that we work in. So.
Yeah, similar to legal, HR is not always an easy field, and not all processes are nice processes. But I think it's really in how we do it, how we treat each other and respect each other in those processes, and how open we are to different views.
Yeah.
So I think whilst we all seem to agree with each other, just 3 of us have some very different examples based on our backgrounds, based on where we work. So I'd love to hear what some of our other associates think. So shall we ask them?
Yes, please.
Let's do that.
Hello everyone, I am Anouk and I am leading this exciting new production of the upcoming Extreme model G45 here at Plant Roslyn. Openness is essential to our manufacturing process. Openness means transparent communication between our teams, ensuring that every aspect of this model meets our high standards of quality and innovation. Openness also means bringing our associates along on this journey, fostering a collaborative environment where everyone's ideas and contributions are valued. Similar as HR prioritizes openness to empower our people, we apply the same principles on the production floor to drive excellence into and ensure the success of the G45 launch.
As the BMW brand manager, I embrace openness through active communication and collaboration, ensuring that our brand resonates authentically with our audience. As an employee, I'm actively seeking feedback, embracing diverse perspectives, and continuously learning and making sure that I am driving our brand success.
Absolutely, and in the BMW Motor department, openness is key in fostering or developing a community of motorcycle riders. We do encourage open discussions within the team to enhance the design of our product, as well as we want to know from our department how are the customers experiencing our product and whether they do complement the passion for riding as well.
I think, Chris, at its core for IT, openness is exactly the same. It's about transparency and sharing. We are fostering an environment where we are able to share new ideas, knowledge, as well as resources to aid us in collaboration as well as innovation. When we embrace IT, we are open to feedback, we are open to new perspectives, because in our ever-changing landscape, we need to continuously learn, improve, and innovate.
As an automotive communications manager, openness also is really important in our engagements with media in particular. We give them access to a lot of information that would be kind of for themselves, and being able to have those relationships, having those relationships with integrity, you need to have openness to be able to foster that.
It's fascinating how openness manifests so differently in all of our roles, yet it's still an integral part of driving BMW's reputation of integrity and excellence.
Yeah, definitely. Openness does allow for continuous innovation, knowing that then we have the support and input of our communities, either customers, fellow riders, or fellow colleagues.
That's right, Chris. Openness for us from the legal department is about creating a safe space, a space where we allow the business to be able to collaborate with us, to be able to share ideas, and ultimately find the best solutions for the business.
For all of us, openness is a cornerstone of how we're able to communicate and how we communicate both internally amongst ourselves and also externally to our stakeholders.
So thank you, dear colleagues, for sharing your opinions with us and your views on this value, openness. As I said in the beginning, it's core to our culture, but also core to our business success. And I want to encourage you all to actively live this value. Let's have those crucial conversations. Let's be open to each other's viewpoints, and let's challenge each other. And with that, let's grow our culture and let's grow our company's success. Thank you very much.